here and face the judge.
All right, Mr. Gregory, I'm Judge Malthus. I'm going to be holding your bond hearing this afternoon. A bond hearing is a procedure that tells you the charges that have been lodged against you, when and where you have to go to court to answer those charges, and I'll explain to you about a bond. Now, a couple of things I'm going to explain to you are rights and privileges that you have as a person who is charged with a criminal offense. The first is you have the right to have your lawyer present while I conduct your bond hearing. So do you wish to have your lawyer here, sir?
No, probably not.
Okay. Remember that you have the right to be represented by counsel, to have your lawyer with you every time you come to court. There are three ways you can be represented. You can hire an attorney, you can represent yourself, you can apply for a public defender. Public defenders represent indigent people, and I will determine if you apply for a public defender whether or not you're qualified to receive public defender support. And I can do that this afternoon. Due to the nature of the charges against you, I cannot set a bond on you. Only a circuit court judge can set a bond on you for the charges that have been lodged against you. I am a magistrate. I am not a circuit court judge. However, I will explain to you what would need to be done in order for you to request that. Now, my information, based upon the information that has been given to me by the state, is that you are a Ronald Fred Gregory.
Yeah.
You live at 855 Idlewild Drive in Rock Hill. All right, Mr. Gregory, you have had 3 warrants served on you by the York County Sheriff's Office. All 3 warrants have to be answered in the York County General Sessions Court. You have 1 charge of being in possession of a weapon during the commission of a violent crime, and you also have 2 charges of murder. Your initial date to answer these charges has been set for the 24th of June 2014 at 8:30 in the morning here in the General Sessions Courtroom. And as I have said before, I cannot set a bond, so at this time you have no bond. Now, I'm going to give you a copy of it. If you want to come on around here, you can, because I'm going to be asking you questions and giving you information. So that way you will have this. But this is your information. That tells you again that the charges against you, where you have to go to court, and the fact that I cannot set a bond on you. Now don't fall off that ledge right there.
Three on the back.
Okay. Now, a couple of minutes ago I talked to you about a lawyer. Are you planning on hiring your own attorney? Do you want to apply for a public defender?
Probably a public defender.
Okay. I will ask you some questions. Please answer them as carefully and as accurately as you can. Are you presently employed?
No.
Are you retired?
Yes.
Okay. Now, how much retired pay do you get?
Well, I had it stopped about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
Drawing it monthly,
Okay.
and now I'm going to try to get it started back.
Okay. So at this time, you have no retired pay coming in? Okay.
Social Security.
All right. Are you married, sir?
Yes.
Does your wife work?
No.
Do you have any dependent children?
No.
Do you have any source of income besides what you were getting from Social Security?
Well, sometimes I'll work on the drawing machine or something
Okay.
like that. Piece of equipment.
Do you own any real estate?
That's where I live.
All right, and what is the approximate value of the house and land where you live?
Probably $175,000.
And that's the property on Idlewild Drive in Rocky. Do you own a vehicle of any kind?
Yes.
What kind do you?
See, I've got a 97 Ford handicap van.
All right.
2007 Frontier, Nissan Frontier.
All right, both of them paid for, so.
Right.
Now,
I've got a 2004 Gulfstream motor.
is it paid for?
Yes.
Okay. Do you owe anybody any money, Mr. Gregory? You have any debts that you're presently paying? You owe any money on your house?
No, I got a car payment.
All right.
Yeah.
What's your car payment?
I think it's about $547 a month.
All right. You have any other debts that you're aware of to an individual, a hospital?
Well, I'll have to go to the hospital.
Okay, you paying them?
Well, I just got out today.
Okay. You don't know yet, but that's due and
I
payable.
will be, that's
Okay. You have a good bit of valuable property. That's offset by the fact that you really are not getting anything at this time, and that's what I have to consider. I also can consider the basis upon which this is determined. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and grant you a public defender. I have some leeway in there, and even though theoretically you could put your house up for sale or borrow money against your house to hire an attorney, and certainly you still can. But I'm going to provide you with a public defender just to ensure that you are represented by counsel. So there's enough leeway that I can do that. So if you will, raise your right hand. You swear that you've told me the truth to the best of your knowledge and recollection, so help you God.
There's one thing, where you asked if the wife was.
Yep.
She don't.
She does not.
No, she's
Okay.
passed on.
Oh, okay, so you have no wife.
No. She and a little 10-year-old grandchild.
All right. I want you to sign your name on the line right there, if you will. It just says you've given me this information under oath, and it is the truth.
Now, where am I going to be?
You're gonna be in
North
the,
Carolina?
you're gonna be in the detention center here at the Moss Justice Center.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You, for all practical purposes, if somebody wants to write a letter to you, 1675 York Highway, York, South Carolina. However, public defender can approach circuit court judge if you ask him to do so to consider bond. As I told you, I can't do that.
Right.
Okay. All right, Mr. Gregory, this gives you information about your initial appearance. But as I've said, because you can't bond out, the public defender or the public defender's investigator is going to come by to see you while you're in custody. Now, I can't give you legal advice because I'm a judge, but now that you have a lawyer, you might not want to talk to anybody about anything until you talk to your lawyer.
Right. That's what he told me this afternoon.
That's pretty good advice. If he's telling me and I'm telling you, that's not so bad.
That's right.
All right. If you sign your name right here, I'm going to give you a copy of this.
Now, you put down the 2 murders on there, right?
2 murders and possession of a weapon during the commission of a violent crime. That's the 3 charges that the state has placed upon you. Now, do you have any questions for me, sir?
No.
Okay. If you don't, then you are done. Bond here is open.